Hello and welcome to the Hockey Gambling Podcast. I am your host, Ryan Gilbert. Joining me is my co host, Joel Meyer, and we got Sean Massiano from the Chalk and Chaos Gambling Podcast. How are we doing today, boys?
Surprisingly well.
Ooh.
The sun's out. It's a nice, cool day here. Got some errands done. You know what? I fucking slept for like 12 hours. Like catching up with 2 weeks of a fellow who's living in Italy, jet lagged, whatever. Just boom, I was gone from like 8 to 8. It was beautiful. And I figured I'd be in pain this morning after Canada losing all that money. Two big losses in a row in terms of big futures. First, Yannick Sinner, Canadian goal, but we move on. And I figured I'd be feeling worse in the morning, and I think my subconscious came through for me because I had a glorious dream too in the middle of that epic sleep. There was this girl about, I don't know, 12, 15 years ago. I was in a relationship. She was in a relationship, but she liked me. Well, I dreamed that I banged her last night. I don't know. It came out of nowhere. I haven't thought about her in ages. And the guy she was with was actually sleeping next to us at the time too. So my brain did me a favor there. So I woke up in a good mood before the reality of losing that money and losing to the fucking Americans in hockey set in. But we're doing all right. We're back on the horse betting NHL. So yeah, we'll get into the gold medal game in a bit. But yeah, I'm doing better than I thought I'd be. So that's where I am. How are you, Sean?
I'm having a miserable day. Fucking the snowstorm is fucking killing me over here. I had to, help my grandfather out this AM, driving it, get stuck, lose my bumper. Oh, it's been a shit show kind of a day. I just woke up from a nap.
What kind of car do you have that you were trying to drive in snow? Do you like a truck or something big, SUV?
No, it wasn't that bad earlier, but as it raged on, I drove, so this is road, right, where there's lights, and it looks like it's all even, right? So I'm like, all right, this is fine. Going up the lights, I just drive right into the fucking snow, basically. It's up to my thigh, which is not, let's be honest here, I'm not that tall, but
a few inches.
It's still on my thigh. Yeah, it's still high. So yeah, that was a fun morning. Took a nap. Gonna root for a better day.
It's like a never-ending storm over there. It seems like
it's just a storm over Archer's head his whole life.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, there was a blizzard warning down here in Philadelphia, New York. We got 8+ inches last night. I also slept quite a lot last night because I stayed up all night for the gold medal game, and then knocked out in the afternoon. Woke up, went back to sleep, and whatnot. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to wake up, shovel all this snow. But by the time I'm up, it melted. It melted up from. Did someone shovel my sidewalk? No, it just melted because it was so warm before. I think it's over 32 degrees now. So we just got.
Wow, are you lucky?
It was snowing sideways last night though, so I was fully prepared to go outside. I didn't have any snow melt. I went out Saturday trying to find some. Didn't have any, so was not prepared for that. But I guess the weather kind of did me a solid there. But it might snow again Wednesday. So
yeah, so it's a lot of snow, but it's really fucking windy. So it's blowing everywhere. It's blowing off my car at least. So it's making my car clean off my car easier. But everything else is oh.
Yeah, of course, make sure you are subscribed to the Hockey Gambling Podcast on YouTube. That's the best place to subscribe is on YouTube. That's where we go live. That's where you get the information first before all the lines move. That is pertinent when talking futures, especially when talking these NHL games as we get back into the NHL action on Wednesday, just 3 days after the gold medal match. Before we get into the gold, though, let's go with the bronze on Saturday. Finland takes down Slovakia. What was it, 6-2 eventually in the end? Was low scoring early on. No Mikko Rantanen. I thought our under 5.5 was looking good, but Finland just runs away with it as they probably should have against a Slovakia team that already beat them once and kind of just ran out of gas there towards the end. So that was at least a nice win for you, Joel, getting your Finns to medal.
Yeah, what do we say every time there's an international tournament, right? Whether it's World Juniors, Olympics, Four Nations, it's just bet the Finns for bronze. Unfortunately, we didn't really do that this year, and we were late to get there. We would have got a much better number, but better late than never. So yeah, big bet there on the Finns to medal. So that was good. Yeah, the Slovaks, they didn't give up. They were down 4 goals. They still pulled the goalie.
Yeah, I fucking know. Thanks.
They did score once when the goalie pulled too. not much too much to say about that one. Finn's just a much better team, even without Rantanen there. And yeah, it's like you just overmatched. They gave it their all, and shames our Germans couldn't be there in that spot, but it is what it is. Hell of a turn by Slavkovsky. I think he scored again, didn't he, in that game?
Yep.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, good run by them. We'll see him again in 4 years, or maybe even 2 years if the World Cup of Hockey includes Slovakia, which they should.
I think they will.
I think so too.
I think I saw some odds for it actually already.
Already?
Yeah.
The IIHF World Championship. That one.
Yeah, you sure it's not the World Championship in May?
It might be the World Championship.
That's probably what it is. That's probably what it is.
It's every World
It
Juniors.
is
It the World Championship or is it World Juniors?
Yeah,
But yeah, good tournament by both teams there in the end. I mean, Finns were 1 goal away from the gold medal game.
Yeah, they easily could have made it. Easily could have been Finland, Sweden, or were they matched up in the semis? No, I don't think so.
No, I think there was reseeding wouldn't have allowed it.
It would have been Canada, Sweden, or no, it would have.
No, if Canada lost, it would have been 3-7. It would have been Sweden.
No, because Canada beat them in the semifinal.
No, I'm saying if Canada and U.S. both lost in overtime. Would it have been? Would it have been?
No.
Sweden.
You got all
Czech?
confused. It would have been Czech.
Czech. Okay,
Yeah.
no, it would have been Czech. Okay, yeah. So yeah, but yeah, whatever. Finland always tries in those bronze medal games. Obviously, Slovakia
Always
does
good
too,
for
but
bronze medal.
just overpowered there. The Finns were in the gold medal game or bronze medal game. Of course, make sure to check out the SGPN app for all our free picks and podcast in one place there. I'm looking here at the tournament statistics for Finland. Do you guys know who had the most points for Finland this tournament?
Joel
Armia. And I'm scrolling back through our Olympic preview to try to find what his odds were. 65-1 for the most points for Finland, which honestly seems short for Joel Armia, but good for him there. Martin Necas got it for Czechia. He was 3-1. I'm trying to find here I'm scrolling through it, trying to find what Lucas Raymond was for Sweden, because he was the
he was past 9-1 for sure.
Yeah, he was
16-ish to 1.
Oh, 6-1 on DraftKings, only behind Nylander's. Not too big there. Quinn Hughes came through for USA. Did you guys end up betting that, or did we just talk about it?
Yeah, it was 8 plus 850, 9-1.
9-1. And then of course McDavid getting the MVP in another losing effort in the gold medal game. How do we want to discuss this? Joel, you want to take it away? Archer, let's give it to Joel. The lone Canadian here, even though maybe all three of us were rooting for Canada with our wallets.
Well, I wasn't voting per se, but go ahead and let Joel sing his ode.
Yeah, go ahead, Joel.
Sing my ode. It's more of a eulogy, I guess, but the some of you know that I don't really feel too patriotic about Canada, except when it comes to Canadian hockey. My family's German. I always feel more of a closer kinship with the homeland. But Canadian hockey is something else. That's when I really feel pride, BC pride, Vancouver pride. That's why I love Celebrini in particular. He's a Vancouverite. Fraser Minton, Sean's boy there in Boston. So yeah, it wasn't just about the money. A lot of money on the line there for Canada, but also some patriotism as well. So yeah, it sucked losing to the Americans, and I felt that even more than I thought it would during that game, because I don't think I've been that stressed ever, considering both the financial stakes and the patriotic pride. Like last time I felt like that was the extra time in 2014 with Germany versus Argentina in the World Cup. That one ended the right way with Mario Götze scoring the winner there deep into extra time. That was, one of the best moments of my life. Sadly, we couldn't replicate that here, but yeah, it was fucking stressful as hell. And in a way, a weird, sick way, it's almost like a relief that it ended, because my heart was just going fucking 1,000 miles per second. It was, it's tough to live it now, but that's just that's what sports are great for, make you feel alive, and you don't always need to have a lot of money on the line to feel that way. So yeah, that's where I'm at from how I feel. I could go talk about the specifics of the game, but that's where I was, and that's where I'm at.
and luckily you were physically not at the bar for that. You opted not to go to the bar.
Yeah, I pussied out. I mean, I had a friend I wanted to go with. He didn't respond. I guess it was 5 a.m. I guess he's not as passionate about this as we are. So yeah, I just stayed home, and when they scored the goal, I was regretting. Man, fuck, it'd be so good to be in the bar celebrating that goal that Makar scored, right? But then at the end, it was a pit of misery. Like it would have amplified the torture when the Americans won that one. So yeah, I guess I regret it in a way, not going. Also relieved that I didn't go, but that's how it goes.
Yeah. Arch, before you start talking, huge shout out to you. You were the first one I saw. You came on here. You said Connor McDavid plus 240. What, during the round robin, I think it still was. Then DraftKings opened up at 4-1, went down to 3-1 pretty quickly. He apparently the voting was after the first period, so he was a lock no matter what. But just wanted to give you the props for your Connor McDavid MVP shout out there, because you throw out a lot of futures, but you nailed it on the head with this one, even though you had some long shots to help help hedge a little bit along the way. But McDavid just the clear favorite, and won it as he deserved it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't want to take too much credit for it. I mean, I bet McDavid to be the best player at something. I mean, it's not some revelating information around here, but it's still, you get a good price. I shared it in the Discord as well, so it wasn't like I didn't go around not spreading it or anything. I made sure pretty clear about that. A lot of people were very questioning about the likelihood of him winning. Anyways, even like, let's talk about the Cauchy thing. Like at the end of the game,
oh my God,
it's so open, and it's like people are just betting on Hellebuck, and it's like all the way up to like
12 to 2 minutes after, right?
It was announced already. Like it was announced.
Yeah, it was announced already. It's still open, and like McDavid's like plus money, like 40-1, something crazy. So like,
I wonder if Cauchy paid them out. I imagine they did, because it is peer to peer. But like,
I mean, that was the craziest thing. Like, if that's something to monitor for the future for those, like, especially because the Bucks already do keep it open, but if you're gonna get something like that where it's like it gets announced, and you can take advantage. I mean, you might as well.
And the books would probably just void it. Be like, all right, that was up there accidentally, void, and like you have to go to the state board there or whatever. But yeah, Hellebuck. I mean, even like live during the game, Hellebuck's odds were coming down, and I don't think a shutout would have got him the award anyway, especially if voting really did end after the first period. Like it was a tournament wide award, as we discussed, and McDavid was clearly the best player in the tournament. But as for the game, Sean,
Hellebuck was the MVP for sure. Like,
in the game, but like, what were your thoughts during the game? Give us your celebration here for USA.
Let's see.
If it was a celebration, was it a celebration? I don't know.
Archer's even more of a contrarian than I am. He's like, he doesn't care about America. I don't care about Boston.
I did. Okay,
that's true.
Listen, I was fine. I wanted a good game. I got a great game in the end. I will be honest. I didn't feel. I don't know how to explain that feeling at the end of it. Like when I saw the USA score, I was like, "Whoa!" I honestly didn't expect it. Like I just felt like it's gonna be another.
Did you guys also take like a half second to make sure it wasn't gonna be offside or some dumb shit?
I was just surprised by it.
Brain.
Like, I couldn't believe it. Like how Canada even lost that. Like, I mean, completely opposite to Four Nations. Four Nations, USA was dominating Canada. Canada pulls it out in overtime, and I mean that was all Canada basically for second and third period. Even most of OT, and all it took was one good break, one lucky bounce, some poor back checking by a couple guys. I don't want to go too heavy on a certain Avalanchers, but
and on the winning goal, McDavid was just kind of in no man's land. Like,
I mean, Makar, if you watch it, he's all the way in the back still. He's just kind of
Makar took the chance to try to get the 2-on-0.
He's still got to skate back and run it back.
If you skate back, you make sure there's no 2-on-1 down the ice.
But the Avalanche have been the worst team 3-on-3 for years. I've watched a lot of them. They're terrible at it. You'd think that'd be good because they can skate fast and they're smart. No, they're always out of position. They're always trying to play hero ball, which McDavid was doing there too.
I mean, they all did.
Yeah. McDavid should not have taken that to the net 1-on-3. Like, you're not going to beat Hellebuck like that. Take it around the net. You get guys entering the zone. Patience there, but
they wanted their Crosby golden goal moment. One of them. They just wanted it. Like, you can see it. I mean, I don't blame them. Like they know they're the best opportunity they're going to get to go for that goal. They want to steal it. I get it. Like a little bit, I get it in a vacuum, but it's like, okay, you still got to play defense here, guys. It's not some regular season game where you can just fucking be lazy.
No, and I think partially it's due to in the back of their head they know how good Hellebuck has been all game. So they have to take these chances to try to get the best odds, best chance they can get at scoring. Like, I imagine that was in McKinnon's head when he missed the empty net. He was like, okay, I got to rush this, because Hellebuck already made one fantastic save on Devin Taves in the crease. Like, Canada had their chances. Like, that chance by McKinnon, the 5-on-3 was absolutely pathetic. Like, that was a chance. They had a late power play after Team USA had a 4-minute power play.
That was Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes took that penalty at the end.
Jack Hughes lost 2 teeth, and he got the gold medal for it. So, like, yeah, Canada was the better team. Like that, like the McKinnon quote going around doesn't include him saying, "But they won, we lost." But that's what happens in a 1-game thing. Canada can outshoot them 42-28. They can have. I think I saw expected goals were like 5-2 by some count. Like, that
was probably the best game I've ever watched Hellebuck play. I mean,
yes.
Yeah. Talk about changing your whole identity right there. Like, he's known as a stroker, and probably not. I mean, outside of Stanley Cup playoffs and winning the cup, I mean, that's probably the biggest moment you can show up for.
He established himself as one of the top goalies of this generation now. He has,
or even USA
trophy,
history.
Vezina, multiple Vezinas, gold medal now, and like it's
just fraudulent heart. But I don't want to.
Yeah, and it shows how a matter of inches could change your narrative, because like if Taves scores that goal and McKinnon hits the net, like you're losing 3-1, you're losing 4-1 with an empty netter. You had made all these saves, but you couldn't. And he was the best player on the ice, clearly. Like, he was the best player of that game. And if there was a single game MVP, it was him. But yeah, I mean, Matt Boldy, an amazing single effort to score the opening goal there early. McCarr with a nice play off the faceoff to tie it up, and then just some miscues by Team Canada on the overtime goal. And it's 3-on-3. It's a joke, but those are the rules. They played it.
How do you have 3 of the best players in the world not scoring on 3-on-3?
Yeah.
McKinnon, McDavid, and McCarr on the ice. Still can't get it done.
Yeah.
So,
first of all, big salute to Archer being strong, McDavid MVP early on, but a big middle finger to the offshores that I use for not putting that market up after the tournament started. I mean, literally the only thing I found was Bet Online. Credit to them. It was like $203 limit, but that was the only McDavid action I got, other than through our friend Smitty. Well, there's no Calsh in Canada either, but we have Polymarket. So Polymarket might be something I'll have to get into for the playoffs in the Stanley Cup. But yeah, so that sucked, but glad Archer got the full stake in there at 4-1, and we march on.
I mean, I don't know what I want to celebrate. Really, I'm really excited about was celebrating most goals tournament at 22-1. That was a fucking great hit for me too.
That was good for you.
Yeah. I thought you meant point score when you said that, but it was.
I did bet that too, but I wasn't really in love with it as much as goal score. I mean, he was right there too.
Yeah, Mark Stone couldn't get one more. That fucking guy. So
fuck you, celebrating. I mean, he should have way more.
Well, if Crosby's still around, I think you would have found it in the puck. But anyway. Yeah, it is what it is. All hail Sid. What else was going to say? Yeah, John Cooper, once again, great game by him. He made all the right moves, pushed the right buttons during the game. Like, it was all Canada after the first period, like you guys said. And yeah, he was right as well. That 3-on-3 isn't real hockey.
I mean, it's not, but that's what they were playing. So
the guy can't miss.
Crosby's goal was 4-on-4, which isn't real hockey as much either. But that's not remembered.
That's true. Yeah, 4-4 is at least closer.
It's at least reasonable.
I just
like I said this before, like give us 20 minutes, 5-on-5. If it doesn't if there's no goal, shoot out, whatever,
or go to 4-on-4 for 10 minutes.
Just fucking end it in a shootout.
No, you
can't do it in 20 minutes.
You don't want to shoot out. You don't want to shoot out.
I do, rather than 4-on-4, 3-on-3. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
All right. Well, speaking of Kalshi, we are brought to you by Kalshi, a real money prediction market legal in all 50 states. Kalshi has a ton of trading options for your favorite sports. Besides sports, they have tons of other markets, including politics, entertainment, and even the weather. At Kalshi, you can trade anything, and new Kalshi customers get $20 when they use promo code SGPN. That is Kalshi, Kalshi, promo code SGPN. And Rhythm has been on a heater for college basketball and NBA picks. It's super easy to sign up, run predictions off the house model, or make your own and play with the sliders. Looking to go premium? Use promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use promo code SGPN25. We got Call Saul here in the chat saying, let's be real, boys. Helly deserves MVP. I think USA's easier path took away Hellebuck's chance to win MVP. Like if they played a legit team in the round robin and Hellebuck allowed 1 goal or had a shutout, maybe that would have upped his overall tournament MVP. But like you can't just go based off one game. Like McDavid, clearly the best player of the entire tournament. And yeah, Hellebuck, best goaltender. He won that, right? You guys had some sort of side bet on that.
Yep.
That
was a fun side bet. That didn't matter.
I still think Saros is the most impressive goalie in terms of the whole tournament. But
is that what you guys had? Just head to head, or
I had Gioni.
Yeah. You thought that the Swiss goalie would win.
Archer.
Why not? Gioni played a good fucking 38 years old. Played really good. I mean, especially considering what was in front of him. I mean, they played good, but he was.
They didn't win a medal. They didn't win a medal.
I know, but for best goalie, you know, I like to go with the story at least. You know.
Also, it's a joke that they voted before even the second period started.
Yeah. Have you seen that anywhere else? I saw it from Sarah Valley, who can't necessarily be trusted with everything.
Nah, but why would you lie about that? Be wrong about that. I mean, it seems like a weird thing to be wrong about.
But like I said, it's a tournament-long thing. I mean, Hellebuck, what? He lets a goal in every single game, and they don't play anyone serious. Like if he has more shutouts, maybe you can go, oh, he only let in like 1 goal a tournament. You know, that's a case.
Yeah.
Not.
And that explains why Sidney Crosby didn't win the MVP back in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta wait till the whole tournament's played. Like it doesn't take that long to collect a vote.
No.
I don't know. It's weird.
They have to change that. They have to change.
Tournament long process. You have to just for future reference, and to people, it's like, oh, you can only get in a gold medal. It's like, no.
Yeah, all it does, I guess, is eliminate recency bias. But come on, you gotta have the most important thing to.
And like there should be recency bias because the recent games are the most important games. Like
I know
way heavier than the round robin games. But it's a international tournament. This is how they vote on things. You have to factor that in. You have to factor in the human factor into awards voting. I
wanted to bring up though, Team USA bringing out Gaudreau's kids onto the ice for the photo. That was such a nice moment for them. I didn't know they would do that. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. That finally got me. Showing the family didn't get me, or bringing the kids out there, holding them up for the photo. That got me there at the end. Because like you, Sean, like I wasn't overly thrilled that they won. I was like, okay, yeah, that was cool to see the golden goal. I did have USA plus 1.5 and under 5.5 in as the final legs of some parlays, so that was good to hit, especially when I thought Canada might take a 2-goal lead in the third period because they were dominating. But that helped. Hedge out some of my Team Canada futures. Apologies to Frank the Tank, who isn't in the chat here. Hopefully he's still doing well because he took my advice and used all those profit boosts on Canada futures. I'm sure he's doing well. I'm sure he's doing fine. Shout out Frank the Tank. He's good. He's a tank.
Shout out.
I mean, it's the right side. I mean, you can't say it wasn't. They just got the right. I mean, they really needed to get to OT for them to have a chance to win at that point. That's just how it was going.
Yeah, you made the right bet. I mean, before the tournament and all this, I thought, oh man, now they're the minus 150 at one point, and they closed minus 135. There's a lot of actually late Canadians team interesting, which is totally correct. The Canadians were absolutely the right bet in that game. I didn't expect it to be that dominant, but they were. The best players just took over the game, just couldn't fucking finish, man. Like that goal that McKinnon scores 99 times out of 100 in an Avalanche sweater. Just not in this one. Joe Sakic never misses that, by the way. Never.
And a great save on Quinn Hughes in overtime from Jordan Binnington.
Yep, no issues with Binnington whatsoever.
Yeah, I had a sprinkle on Quinn Hughes overtime score, so I was upset about that. But
I felt good for him getting that gold medal, though. I didn't think that I would feel anything, but. I guess I still like the guy, and I hope that he wins more hardware.
I mean, let's be honest here. This is United States is really the only chance to get a gold medal at this point because the next one, I don't know how they're going to fare against the youth that's coming for Canada and their skill. It's
you got but you got no goaltending. I saw someone on social media posted like, "Oh, anyone with a kid in Canada should get them in goaltending school immediately." There's an epidemic in Canada about no goaltending. But yeah, you can't blame Binnington for it at all. Like he was great.
Absolutely.
All right, now from a fantastic Olympic tournament here, back to the NHL. On Wednesday night here,
the amount of Canucks jokes going through my airwaves this morning is pretty good. Like, amount of Kane we traded. What's the Vancouver Canucks third line looking like?
Yeah, that's good. All right, let's get into then the 8-game slate here on Wednesday, February 25th. Starting off at 7 p.m., we got my Philadelphia Flyers. They are back to hurt me at plus 136 at the Washington Capitals minus 162. Under 6.5 minus 125. Over 6.5 plus 105 here. Not too many players impacted here by the gold medal game. I guess Travis Sanheim coming back for the Flyers. Rasmus Ristolainen played in the bronze game. He was great all tournament long for Finland. The Flyers beat Washington 4-2 before the break on February 3rd. I know this line opened up a lot higher for Washington and it has come down, which it probably should, because like who knows what is happening in these games here. If I had to take anything here, it's just Flyers plus 136, I guess. I'm not laying minus 162 on the Capitals. They have not been as good recently. Logan Thompson has been over in Milan, so maybe we get a Charlie Lindgren start as well. So yeah, Flyers, if anything, and I guess the over 6.5 at plus money, if anything here. Not sure if Vladar is going to be back and ready for the Flyers, and probably not Logan Thompson for the Capitals. So I guess I'll throw some puck bucks here on the over 6.5, plus 105, 10 puck bucks on that.
Well, first of all, I bet every over on this slate. In fact, I just round robin them all blindly, thinking that we're going to see some sloppy hockey, which we typically see after an extended absence, and like at the start of the season or last year's Four Nations thing, where 8 of the 14 games feature 7+ goals, and the Salami went over by like 14 goals. Yeah, there was some wild. I think 3 of the games had 10+ goals actually. So. Yeah, and some teams just weren't competitive at all. They were 8-2, 8-3. So some teams are just blown out. Trick is finding which teams aren't going to show up. But I think that overs are the safe way to do that. As for the game, I guess I would go with Ryan and the Flyers here. But I just bet Capitals over 91.5 points. I think that they're going to have a strong final quarter of the season, 20% of the season, fifth of the season. I don't know what it is exactly, but yeah, they're going to have a pretty good stretch now that Pierre-Luc Dubois is healthy. He's important for this team. I think they're going to play better than they did the past 6 weeks. So yeah, that's how I play the Caps. Not going to touch this game other than the over like every other game.
Do you want any puck bucks on that?
No. I'm going to double down on a few games, not this one. I'll use my puck bucks for that.
All right.
Yeah, I can only look to the Capitals' way here. I going to be Mr. Contrarian. I don't think any of the main important players outside of, I guess, the goalie for the Capitals. But that helps the over, so I like the over in Caps here. I don't know how you want to play it, find it, regulation, but I would just take the money line. Maybe wait for it to come down a little bit more, but that'd be my way to look.
Yeah, just no puck bucks.
No, not for this one.
Just to clarify a few things I said, Vladar was back at practice, and Sam Ersson has a lower body injury, so it should be Vladar for the Flyers. And I'm seeing John Carlson is day-to-day for the Capitals, so that could be something to watch.
Carl Saul says he took Caps futures, make the playoffs based on strength of schedule. That's another thing. Fairly easy schedule, and I also bet them to make the playoffs too. I don't know about the health of Sidney Crosby. I don't think he's going to be back in the near future, but it's a possibility. He could have been like 90%. He's like, hey, I'm only like 90% healthy. Maybe it feels bad to take a spot away from somebody, but I think it's something more serious than that. He'll miss a couple of weeks. So yeah, I think that the Metro could see a big shake up, whatever.
Yeah, they said Crosby was being selfish by not playing because he would have been a hindrance out there for Canada. So like the Capitals make playoffs bet plus 170 at DraftKings. They're clearly one of the best teams in the Metro, so they should be able to get back there. And they should buy at the deadline too, because they have one more year of Ovi.
It's a pretty good number too.
Yeah. I'm seeing plus 140 elsewhere, so DraftKings will have the best number. Right down to 7 o'clock again. Got the Buffalo Sabres minus 102 at the New Jersey Devils minus 118. Under 6.5 minus 130. Over 6.5 at plus 110. Arch, what do you got here?
I really don't know for this game. This is a weird game because I know you're not going to see Jack Hughes for sure for the Devils, and you're definitely not going to see Tage Thompson for the Sabres. So, what does that leave you? Some depth. I would like Sabres if you can get plus money on them. Just looking at this line, I think that'd be the best side to take, but maybe the over, but nothing too strong. I don't really know too much for this game, I'll be honest. I haven't really looked too much into it.
Yeah, feeling more or less the same. But I think that Jack Hughes is a much bigger loss than Tage Thompson is for the Sabres. And yeah, Sabres before the break were playing a lot better than Devils. You're getting them as the short dog. There's gonna be 10 puck bucks on the away team. I think that they're playing a little better than the Devils right now. And without Jack Hughes in the lineup, I don't know how the Devils going to score. So yeah, that's what I'm going there. And again, a lean towards the over, but not going to double down on this one.
Yeah, 10 puck bucks on the Sabres here, minus 102. They beat them back in December in New Jersey as plus 146 underdogs. But yeah, now no Jack Hughes, no Tage Thompson. That's fine for Buffalo. They still got some guys there that can score, and New Jersey doesn't really have anyone that can score. So I would look to the under here, if anything, but minus 130 is a bit too juicy. So just going with the Sabres. All right, down to 7 o'clock again. Got the Toronto Maple Leafs, or 7:30 here. Toronto Maple Leafs plus 195 at the Tampa Bay Lightning minus 238. Lightning puck line plus 105. Leafs puck line minus 125. Under 6.5 minus 130. Over 6.5 plus 110. Joel, what do you got here?
So that's why you skipped me in the last game. It just gave me
gotta give you your Leafs.
The Leafs, that's why. Yeah, another one where absences are going to be important. Of course, Austin Matthews for the Leafs. They're saying that he's going to be in Tampa. I don't know if that means he's going to play or not because all the things they got in their itinerary the next couple of days. But maybe he does show up and play. I'd be surprised. So you'll probably get a better number for the Leafs going forward. But on the Lightning side, you're missing. Hagel's probably going to play, and who's the other one that's coming back?
Is Point and Cirelli good?
Point's probably still hurt. Cirelli, I think.
Hedman's coming back, but he was hurt in the last game, so who knows if he's healthy.
Yeah, but he's been missing most of the season.
Yeah.
I think that it's just a huge number here for the Lightning, and at least play the Lightning tough. They've kind of had the number low key over the past few years, so I guess I have to lean towards the Leafs here, a big number, but we will double down on this over. Give us 10 bucks over 6.5. I think we're going to see a wild one here. I mean, Vasilevsky's obviously fly in the ointment there. He could be as good as he's been for the past few months, or really the whole season, more or less. But I think that we're going to see a shootout in this one. So a plus 110, I like that to be 7+ goals.
Yeah, I'm going to do something I don't usually do. I'm going to bet the over. I'm going to bet the puck line. I think this is going to be a Tampa Bay beatdown, truthfully, without Matthews and a kind of slightly injured Nylander, too, I think. He did get a little bit in. He was a little banged up heading into this tournament. I don't think the limited rest he'll have will be too good. I don't see Toronto scoring much, even on Vasi, regardless, but just in general. I like the puck line and the over for 15 bucks each.
I'm going the other way here. I think this is too high of a number on the Lightning. I'm not necessarily too confident in the Leafs on the money line. So just putting 5 puck bucks on the Leafs plus 195, but 10 puck bucks on the plus 1.5 minus 125. Toronto has won the past 5 meetings dating back to the start of last season. I think Vasilevsky is going to probably have a good game, but Tampa Bay still very beat up. John Cooper coming back from celebrating. I think the Leafs
celebrating,
or from not celebrating, over in Milan there. Toronto here, I think, just too big of underdogs in a game coming back from a long break. Okay, we are brought to you by Underdog. Underdog has you covered for pick'em for almost every sport. Underdog has just increased their payouts. 2-pick entries now pay 3.5 times your money, and 3-pick entries now play 6.5 times. Underdog has a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with code HGP. And of course, brought to you by Novig. Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market. At Novig, you're getting the best prices. Download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend $5 with promo code SGPN. Get in on the action with Novig, promo code SGPN. Okay, here at 8 o'clock, got the Seattle Kraken plus 150 at the Dallas Stars minus 180. Over 5.5 minus 115. Under 5.5 at minus 105 here. The Stars definitely have the Kraken's number here. They've won the last 9 meetings, dating back to their playoff series in 2023. And the past several meetings, Seattle has not scored much. 2 goals, 1-1-1, 0-1-0. So Ottinger coming home from Milan.
Smith is confirmed.
The Smith is confirmed to start. Thank you there, Arch. Dallas went into the break playing well, as did Seattle. Don't think Seattle really had any Olympians besides Grubauer and maybe some Kakko. Kakko played well for Finland there. Rantanen, we'll see if he's eligible to play for this one.
Highly doubt it.
Rupe Hintz is day-to-day with an illness. Faxa as well is questionable. So it's tough here because Dallas does kind of own Seattle. Dallas is great at home, but tough to get a read on this. If anything, I would take the Kraken and the under, but I can't take them right now.
Yeah, it's a bit weird having that 9-game losing streak against the Stars, especially how competitive that playoff series was a couple years ago. Kraken nearly won that, if I'm not mistaken. All that said, I'm not afraid to back the Kraken. It's here at a big number, plus 150 against the Stars. I don't know about I'm just missing this one already. I like how they confirmed it. Nope, you can have the night off. Give me the Kraken, $10 bucks. I think it's just too big of a number. I mean, they're playing really well. Hopefully, now that the Grubauer doesn't have to worry about Team Germany, doesn't go back to Grubauer the last few years, but I think it'll be fine. So give me the Kraken plus 150, and you only look at towards the under normal circumstances. But like I said, I already bet all the overs, so certainly not doubling down on this one. But I do like the Kraken to take this or at least make this a competitive game.
Sorry for taking the chat.
There he is.
That's a good one. You
gotta say what he said. You can't
I don't want to read it, man.
My dad disowned me when I told him I bet Canada in the gold medal match. He was legitimately upset.
Yeah, that's what the intern's for. Don't you know, Joel?
Yeah.
I don't actually have a play for the side or total. I don't really like this game. I won't be watching it, so I'm not going to bet it.
All right,
I won't be watching that either.
Down to 9 o'clock. Got the Avalanche minus 130. Got the Utah Mammoth plus 110. Under 6.5 minus 125. Over 6.5 at plus 105. Joel, how you feeling about your Avs in this one?
Well, we made it clear in the past couple episodes that we're fading the Avs down the stretch, at least in terms of winning the division, get the Stars and the Wild, really big numbers. Thinking before this break that the Avalanche, get things together and they go back to how they played in the first few months of the season. But considering the obvious issues with McKinney's looking rough, McCarr didn't look himself, and Nate just, I guess, looked fine in that game against Canada, but he had some worrying signs as well. And now they're all coming back, feeling miserable. You could say that they're going to take it out on Utah, but Keller barely played it, right? Maybe he'll be playing it up and at the parties and all that. So, if he does play this one, maybe not 100%, but all things considered, I think that the Utah are the play here at plus 110. It's tough coming back to play Utah after being in such a high-stakes game. And Ben already said that he's going to give a lot of them the night off, so they're probably not even going to play. Talking about McKinn, McCarr. That's why you see a discount price for the Avs. Anyway, it's baked in. Still, give me the Mammoth. They're a great home team. 15 bucks on them. They're going to try to solidify their spot in the playoffs, which is still in flux. I like the Mammoth to win this game. I think the Avalanche on a back-to-back as well, for what that's worth.
Yes, they are.
Yep. It's not just McCarr McKinnon, though. There's Brock Nelson. You got some other guys that are coming back from Milan, too. So coming back from all that, I don't know if there's any high altitude coming in for that travel. But, still like a Mammoth here, plus 110 and the over, plus 105 for 15 each.
Making it a triangle jerk here with the Mammoth. 10 puck bucks at plus 110. With those guys missing, Utah probably is the better team, and they're at home. So we'll see if Bednar has his guys ready to go. But I think Mammoth here are a good look at plus 110 at home. Sorry, just putting in the puck bucks there from Archer because he saved them to the end for me. So appreciate that, Arch.
I didn't even barely looked at the slate just yet.
Utah's great at home though. 17-8-2 at home. So they've been defending home ice pretty well. All right, down to 10 o'clock here. Got the Vegas Golden Knights minus 102. Los Angeles Kings minus 118. Over 5.5 minus 118. Under 5.5 minus 102. Arch, you got anything here?
I think with Eichel probably not going to be in for this game, I think the Kings are probably definitely on the right side. I don't know about the total either because it's Kings hockey, so they like to play these under boring games. Can't wait for any new hockey watchers to watch this game for them. It'll be their first game. So I think Kings minus 118 is kind of a good price. They're probably going to be a little bit better even with Stone Cup and Marner. Still probably going to be able to play, but Eichel and Hannafin are probably going to be missing, I would assume. So, yeah, Kings for me.
Yeah, it's a pretty clear play here for the Kings. Normally I'd love to back the Knights in this spot. You can call this a chain of being game. In the Middle Ages, there was the order of society where it was the king at the top, and then all the way down to the peasant. Well, like the king is higher in the chain of being than the knight. So King's going to win this game. Give us the Kings minus 118 for 50 bucks, and another one that I would like the under in normal circumstances, but not in this one. I think it could be another sloppy one. And of course, the Fiala absence, I guess Panarin more than makes up for that, but still. Give me the Kings here minus 118. I think that the Knights will be pretty the losses are just massive there. So, and Cassidy as well, the coach on the Canadian team, is not going to be fully prepared to play the Kings after that America game.
Yeah. Eichel, Stone, Marner, Hannafin, Theodore, Hurdle coming back as well. Like you got a bunch of guys either missing or not 100%. For Vegas, forgot about Panarin making his Kings debut here. So, put him 15 bucks.
Didn't he play in that other one?
Nope.
No, he didn't. This is the first one? Okay.
Yep.
No, yeah.
All right.
So Kings minus 118 for 15 bucks. Also thought about taking the under, but you never know with these teams coming back from a break, and I can't trust Aiden Hill. So, just the Kings here at home.
I'd like to see it better if Jim Heller was coming back from Milan. It'd probably be better without him.
Yeah. All right, down to 10 o'clock again. Got the Winnipeg Jets minus 135 at the Vancouver Canucks plus 114. Under 6.5 minus 125. Over 6.5 plus 105. Joel, what do you got here with both backups confirmed to start?
Indeed. Well, you may have heard this joke before, but after watching those Olympic Games, going back to watching the Canucks every night, it's kind of like banging a supermodel for a week and then going home to your fat wife. It's not going to be fun. Not the same thing. But this time, we're going to back the Canucks here at plus 114. I mean, their whole team, they barely even sent anybody over there. Pettersson, he was home early with the Swedes. Hronek, home early. They didn't play in the semis anyway. And other than that, I don't think anybody – was there anybody else? I don't know. Lankinen, I guess, the Finns. Mm-hmm. But, of course, like you said, he's not playing this one. So we got Tolopilo, I guess, would be the guy in nets. Playing Comrie, of course, Hellbuck partying it up. And Morrissey probably not playing.
He's confirmed out. He's confirmed out as well.
Yeah, and Kyle Connor, an American, though he was again scratched in the gold medal game. Give me the Canucks here. Collect them quite a bit at 20 bucks in them. Then we go back to fading them for the rest of the season. Oh, and 10 bucks and over 6.5 there at plus 105. We'll do that as well.
Yeah, I'll just take the over here. I think we'll see the Elias Pettersson resurgence after playing great. He did play pretty good for Team Sweden. Maybe he gets his confidence back.
Maybe he'll play his way out of it.
Barely played. He was like 10 minutes a night.
He was playing good. He scored some goals. Right? He looked a lot better than I've ever seen him in the last 6 months to a year. So, all right, let's just put it that way. looked a lot better on the third line than he.
Yeah,
on
it's
the
proper
fifth line.
position.
Yeah. But yeah, so maybe Pedersen carries some. What is it called?
Momentum.
Yeah, maybe some momentum, maybe some confidence. There we go. I was thinking the word. Yeah, that was on the edge of my mind. So yeah, I'm not going with the Canucks, so I'll take the over. Yeah, 6.5. I like that for 15.
Yeah, I would go with the over here if I was playing the total. I guess I have to. But both backups. Vancouver has no defense. I will take the over there for $10 bucks. But I'm taking the Jets -1.5, plus 180 for $10 bucks. I think they're still just the much better team. Still have Scheifele there. Still have whoever else. Comrie is a decent. Still have Scheifele.
Whoever else.
Still have whatever else. Canucks also have Philip Hronek coming back from Milan, and Philip Hedl wasn't even in Milan. He still managed to get hurt at practice, so he is out as well for them. David Kampf's coming home as well.
I forgot about him.
Very
How could
important.
I?
Yeah,
Hey, he scored, man.
He also, yeah.
Winnipeg has also won 8 of the past 10 meetings, and all the wins have been by 2 goals, including 5-3 in Vancouver earlier this season. Comrie is a good goalie. He had a better or similar numbers to Hellebuck last year. So yeah, Jets here on the puck line plus 180 and the over plus 105 for 10 puck bucks each. Just keeping the unit small until we get a few game sample size for these teams. All right, down to the final game on the docket. Might get some speed here. Got Edmonton Oilers here at 10:30. Edmonton Oilers -135 at the Anaheim Ducks plus 114. Over 6.5 -120. Under 6.5 at plus 100 here. Of course, Oilers probably without McDavid, but I could see him being crazy enough to go back and playing in this one. Being
If
angry.
I were him, I just want to get out there as soon as possible.
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
So I could see him playing in this one. I imagine Draisaitl would be good to go. Paul Coffey behind the bench now, which apparently is upsetting to some of the Edmonton staff. Oilers captain is likely won't be available for Wednesday or Thursday here, according to the Edmonton Journal. So keep that in mind for this one, which I guess kind of explains the line. Anaheim, Peter Mrazek is out for the season now, but Lucas Dostal coming back. I imagine he will start. They didn't really have any other major Olympians, right? Jackson Lacombe didn't play. He'll be back. Rako Gudis played good for the Czechs, but
Yeah, you took out our best player.
Isn't Granlund still on the Ducks?
yeah, Granlund is still on Ducks, I believe. So that's another one there. But yeah, Ducks here at home this season, 17-8-1. Edmonton 13-12-4 on the road, and without McDavid. I love the Ducks here. Plus 114. Give me 15 bucks on that. As for the total, if it's Dostal, I don't like the over. But if it's who's their backup now? Do they still have Ville Husso? Is he still Anaheim's backup with Mrazek?
Maybe they'll bring up Damian Clada.
They should bring up the
That's right.
in there. But yeah, Ducks here at home dogs for the Ducks. Got to take them all day against the Oil.
Yeah, without McDavid, tough to back them, although they historically have a pretty good record without him in the lineup. Draisaitl typically steps up, so Draisaitl points would be a good prop to look at. But there's only one way to look. I think one of the best plays of the season was the Oilers Ducks over, right? They closed like a flat 7 last Sunday, man. I know they're not McDavid now, but yeah, it's gonna be a full-on pond hockey, pun unintended there, those Ducks. Yeah, love the over. Give me 30 puck bucks over 6.5. I think this one goes up even without McJesus in the lineup, or McDeath, however you want to call him now. Yeah, love goals in this one.
Well, I'd rather call him McBridesmaid at this point, but you know.
That's the time to do it. Not fucking Draisaitl in Germany. You got to save that line for Connor in Canada.
Yeah, I mean, if there is anyone that's the fucking bridesmaid at this point, winning nothing but getting all the most valuable parts to the award is McDavid at this point. It's terrible to see. Yeah, I'm gonna go the same wheel route as Joel here. Pretty heavy on this over 6.5. I love this. I don't think it really matters for Dostal because it's the worst defense that he's playing behind. And honestly, I think Team Czechia has a better defense than the Ducks do at this point. I'd rather play behind that than the fucking.
They do. Yeah.
So I like the. I'll So 30 bucks, bucks on the over, 15 on the Oilers. I'm gonna go with the division record here. I haven't really said any of them. It's probably the strongest one I like, though. Oilers haven't really said a lot more than just those two guys, anyways. So 8-3-3 for Oilers, 10-7 for the Ducks. So I think the Oilers get it done here.
Yeah, this is a team also Arch and I are high on for the rest of the regular season as well. Arch even going so far as the playoffs, but I'm not going that far. But certainly Oilers that bet their point total over, and of course finish second in the division.
I think Jari and Bull Coffee are very.
There he goes.
And Archer has been dropped. He is back. You mentioned
Well,
Paul
I
Coffey, and it's just
defense.
It's like when Draisaitl made that comment about the coaches. Like it starts with the coaches. Like they had to make some changes, and sure enough, they like Paul Coffey, so they brought him back.
I don't know why some of them don't. I mean, unless it's just Bouchard. It might be just Bouchard that doesn't like him.
Chris Knobloch, unless he wins the Stanley Cup, I don't think he's going to be playing in September or coaching in September. Maybe they make the final again, but even then, I think he's
I think he's going to get, what's his name? Peter DeBoard.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That is the 8-game slate for Tuesday, February 25th. Setting the puck bucks up here on the screen. The intern, I'm realizing now really messed up with the guest profit and loss. They were using the sum function for the decimal odds.
Yeah, they come close to catching up.
So I was like, how are they 122 and 115? But they were up like 500 puck bucks. So guess 122 and 115, up 165, still very respectable for coming so late in the game. Joel 344 and 322, up 594 puck bucks. And Ryan, myself, 325 and 305, up 899.73. Just to set it up for any new listeners from the Olympics. These are puck bucks. We track all of our puck buck plays. Puck bucks are stupid, yes. It's just our currency we use. We track all of our plays. We summarize them here at the end, and we go over them bad, good, indifferent at the start of the next show here. So we're not usually this good. So this season has been going strong for us. And here are the picks for Wednesday's slate.
Yes, can I fudge my numbers and put McDavid MVP in there real quick?
we should have done something for the puck bucks for them. Next 2030. In 2030, we do a Olympic puck buck challenge.
Yeah, we as a matter of principle believe that any betting show should have some kind of record, so keeps them honest to the listeners.
Mm-hmm. I'm considering doing the show tomorrow, Joel, if you want to go over like just futures and whatnot, like resetting the stage before the season restarts. I'm not sure what your schedule is like tomorrow. I know Archer works late. So I was
thinking Wednesday if you want to wait for Archer.
You're off Wednesday, Arch?
Wednesday I don't work. Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
it depends. I think I might actually.
All right. Well,
I'm not off on
either way,
I don't have a problem being up late anymore.
Either way, we have to record Wednesday because 12 games on Thursday, so we will be back on Wednesday. Probably nothing tomorrow then, but before the season restarts and everyone gets back into NHL mode, take some McDavid 10-1 for Hart if you can.
It's already moved.
He's still 10-1 at the score. It moved down to like 9-1. Now he's back up to 10-1. Quinn Norris, Quinn Hughes for Norris at 25-1. He should get some steam from winning gold there. McKinnon, of course, we talked about it. He's probably hurt. He's minus 200. Definitely a valuable favorite there. Any other futures?
Rocket Richard.
These things are
McKinnon's favorite in all those.
Yeah. So
5-1 is good.
Take a crack at those as well. And fade the app.
Plus 440 for Celebrini is a great price.
Yeah, it's a great price there at FanDuel. He's 300 or so everywhere else.
Yeah.
Fade the Avalanche in the Central Division as well with Dallas and Minnesota. Same thing in President's Trophy, possibly, or most points in the West.
These are bets that probably lose, but
it's going to be our wild for the next 2 months. You only have 2 months now to the playoffs, so like your money's not going to be tied up too much, and you're getting these long odds here. So this is a time to look at teams to make playoffs, all that type of stuff as the season restarts.
Like that's a bad example, but this is when I do bet a lot of future stuff because there's only a couple months left and there's still of value to be had on these things, and you're not tying up your money forever. Oh, and shout out to fucking Arsenal. That would have made my night way worse, or my day rather, on Sunday. They won away at Tottenham. They're legendary rivals. Made it easy on me too. So yeah, we got Arsenal tied with a ton of stuff in the future. So they're back up to minus 200. We're a little more comfortable. I thought that they would drop points there, but yeah, it's gonna be a fucking sweat right to the finish against Manchester City. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Also, finally, the next thing we got big features on. We already staked heavily on the Duke Blue Devils in the NCAA tournaments. It's funny how quickly these things move. Just one game. Yeah, I can't remember who they beat a few weeks ago. Dropped from like 12-1 to 8-1, and then they beat Michigan on Saturday. Dropped from 8-7-1 to 5, even 4-1 some places. So yeah, we're pretty heavily invested in Duke already. Hopefully they do a little better than Auburn did last year. Yeah, so that's where we're at for March.
Just one random future I think I'm gonna dig it into is Penn State to win the NCAA hockey championship.
Doubling down on your boy.
Yeah, I mean, what a crazy night he had, you know.
Yeah,
Michigan State's got it. Porter Martone's better than McKenna.
Yeah, okay. 8 points. Conor McGregor, Sully.
Yeah,
that's my guy. That's my number 1 overall pick, right? Just saying.
Sure.
Yeah, make sure you follow us on the socials, Twitter, Discord, everywhere there. Subscribe on YouTube and Apple Podcasts. Leaves a 5-star rating and review. Same thing on Spotify. Yeah, Arch, when can people expect a new Chalk and Chaos podcast? Do you have an MLB one coming up? Is that why you were?
I'm digging a little bit into it right now. You know, gonna take some up. I'm gonna like. I was kind of already looking at some win totals too, so yeah, it's coming around the corner.
Got the World Baseball Classic starting.
Hey, spring training.
Spring training's underway.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So yeah.
So where can people find you and find that?
Yeah, you can find me on X, Chalk and Chaos Gambling Podcast, 26 on X.
All right. I am Ryan Gilbert. You can follow me on Twitter at rgilbertsop.
I'm Joel Meyer, and you'll find me already looking forward to the 2028 World Cup of Hockey. We're running back with Canada.